What's up, guys? Kelly McKay here, aka HVAC Millionaire, right here on YouTube. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, hit that notification bell, hit the like button, and leave me a comment below. What is a belief? A belief is a set of thoughts that's repeated over and over and over again until you believe it. So if you want to change a certain belief that's not serving you, maybe you have a belief that there's just no good people out there. Maybe you have a belief that you don't have the skill set necessary, or you can't gain the skill set necessary to grow your business. Then how is that belief serving you? If you need to change that belief, what could you say instead? What could you tell yourself? What could you think to yourself and say to yourself over and over and over again until that becomes your new belief? Believe it or not, this is how new beliefs are formed. Sometimes they're formed from an inspiration or motivation. Sometimes they're formed from some deep insight. But more times than not, the beliefs that are in your subconscious mind, which are directing your behavior, they're coming from thoughts. And they're coming from things you heard, things you've seen. I was listening to a program on Audible, and one of the things that I've heard other people talk about this too, but I figured I'd talk about it too because it is true. Like when we think about somebody who earns money or who is wildly successful, a lot of times the way they're portrayed in movies and on television as somebody evil. They're the bad guy. I mean, think of like Spider-Man, with the Green Goblin. He owns the corporation, this big corporation, and he's evil. So I think, believe it or not, like some of those thoughts, whether we really believed it or we thought about it, or gave much thought about it, it's still being implanted into our subconscious mind, and that's gonna affect the things that we do or how we act, the amount of confidence or self-esteem that we have. At the end of the day, when it comes to growing your business, I feel like self-esteem is one of the biggest things that you have to develop. And that's to gain any success in life whatsoever. You've got to develop your self-esteem. It's like the fundamental, foundational thing that has to happen. You've got to have a healthy self-esteem. You got to have, because that's what gives you confidence and courage to do what you need to do. You got to have a belief. You got to believe in what you're doing. Believe in what you're capable of. Believe that your business can be whatever it is that you dreamed or dreamt that it could be. If you don't truly believe that that's possible, and you don't have a high enough self-esteem, which is going to give you the courage to do what you need to do, then you're probably not going to do what you need to do. And when you don't do what you need to do, you're not going to get what you really want to get in life and in business. So do whatever it takes to build your confidence, to build your courage. Typically, confidence is built through you surviving a situation, whatever that is. Oh, I need to stand up and speak to my team as a manager or an owner, and then you do it and you survive it. You gain some confidence, you build some courage. So the next time, it's not quite so hard. It's kind of like going to the gym. Like if you only lift, 30-pound weights every time, eventually your muscles are going to be like, this is too light. Like, give me some more. And so you'll probably add some more weight. And when you do that, you're able to lift more weight. And it's the same way with, speaking to people, with sales, like all the things that are going to help you develop your skill set in order to become the business owner that you need to be. Like a lot of people are afraid to even have meetings with their team. They're afraid to say what they want to say or share their dream. Like, holy cow, you've got to share what the vision is with your people. If you can't share what the vision is with your people and get them excited about it, then that could be your number one shortfall in gaining traction and building momentum in your company so that everybody gets on the same page and we start rowing in the same direction so we can actually move the business forward. So whatever it takes, take that first step. I'm just challenging you to take the first step, because if you'll take the first step and you survive it, which I promise you will, you're going to find that you build more self-esteem, more courage, and courage is the catalyst to change. Love you guys. Go make money. Boom.